Whoa. Whoa. It's the illusion reporting from somewhere on spaceship Earth. It's the final sober Wednesday of 2022. 2022. We made it. We're sober, and it's Wednesday. And we're wrapping it up, dude. Benji boy, we are wrapping it up for the win. So, as you may or may not know, this is the hour dedicated to those who suffer, so that we can offer some sort of solution. Because suffering sucks, solution's good. But this isn't an AA program, but this is definitely a serious hour given to those who may be contemplating suicide or struggling with mental health issues, struggling with addiction and all of its myriad of forms, which could be anything from alcohol to speedballs to pizzas, sex, anger, drama, llama, and all the above. So if that's what you need, we're here for you, dude. We're here to provide an hour of solution, right? Because many of us have been there, and we know what it's like to be on the dark side of it all, dude. And there is a solution. Just struggling with depression lately. Thank you, man. It really means a lot. Yeah, Adam, it's real. Depression can be real. No, it's hard to flip that switch, man. It really is, dude. I found that it's a lot of it is diet. Diet is hugely important. So is good sleep and feeling good about yourself. I'm a despair addict. Yeah, I get it, dude. Yeah. Doom and gloom addiction is a real addiction, dude. It's that's what the screen's all about. So yeah, we suffer from all sorts of stuff, dude, because one of the great addictions is the next election will solve it all, dude. Just, the next election hit will be the answer, dude. Everything's gonna be okay. But everything is okay, right here, right now. I'm still making the picture frames. I'm about to get all fired up here on this end of the thing. I finally I think I finished my sort of final necessary project for the year today, dude. So that's an accomplishment in itself. So staying present and acknowledging your experience is key. Yeah, it really is about staying present and accepting. What's up, Dan Z? And accepting the truth. It's okay. It's okay to be depressed. It's okay to have suicidal thoughts. It's okay to be addicted. It's okay to it's okay. It's just what you do with it moving forward that determines the relationship with God. Because you can choose to suffer, or you can begin to steer the boat just a little bit towards the sunlight of the spirit, man. Just a little steering towards the sunlight of the spirit. I'm feeling much better. I was still a little bit off as of earlier, like last night. So almost 2 weeks I was sick, dude. My wife's sick right now. She got what I had. She's on she's at the midway point, dude. Stay bright and focused. Much love, Spaceship Earth. You got it, SL. So as you know, this is the black lung was brutal, dude. It's not very well ventilated down there. Today was my first pretty fired up day, dude. But it's been helping. I've been trying to get to sleep a lot earlier, dude, which is a challenge for a guy like me. So anyway, let's do the preamble, right? So let's just take a little moment to do the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Powerful stuff, that wisdom to know the difference. Indeedy, indeedy. And so here we are. So with that said, I usually read chapter 5 from the big books of Alcoholics Anonymous, how it works. This is not an AA meeting. This is not affiliated with AA. We just use the 3 pages here from how it works, or the 2.5 pages, because it provides a pretty good blueprint about how to get yourself out of this state of suffering and back into the sunlight of the spirit, to a nice, healthy relationship with God, right? And that's what it's all about. So with that said, chapter 5, how it works. Rarely have we seen a person fail who has thoroughly followed our path. Those who do not recover are people who cannot or will not completely give themselves this simple program. Usually men and women who are constitutionally incapable of being honest with themselves. There are such unfortunates. They are not at fault. They seem to have been born that way. They are naturally incapable of grasping and developing a manner of living which demands rigorous honesty. Their chances are less than average. There are those, too, who suffer from grave emotional and mental disorders, but many of them do recover if they have the capacity to be honest. Our stories disclose in a general way what we used to be like, what happened, and what we are like now. If you've decided you want what we have and are willing to go to any length to get it, then you're ready to take certain steps. At some of these, we balked. We thought we could find an easier, softer way, but we could not. With all the earnestness at our command, we beg of you to be fearless and thorough from the very start. Some of us have tried to hold on to our old ideas, and the result was nil till we let go absolutely. Remember that we deal with alcohol. Cunning, baffling, powerful. Without help, it is too much for us. But there is one who has all power. That one is God. May you find him now. Half measures availed us nothing. We stood at the turning point. We asked his protection and care with complete abandon. Here are the steps we took, which are suggested as a program of recovery. 1, we admitted we were powerless over alcohol, that our lives had become unmanageable. 2, came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. 3, made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understood him. 4, made a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. 5, admitted to God, to ourselves, and to another human being the exact nature of our wrongs. 6, we're entirely ready to have God remove all these defects of character. 7, humbly asked him to remove our shortcomings. 8, made a list of all persons we had harmed and became willing to make amends to them all. 9, made direct amends to such people wherever possible, except when to do so would injure them or others. 10, continued to take personal inventory, and when we were wrong, promptly admitted it. 11, sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood him, praying only for his knowledge, for his will for us, and the power to carry that out. 12, having had a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps, we tried to carry this message to alcoholics and to practice these principles in all of our affairs. Many of us exclaimed, "What an order! I cannot go through with it." Do not be discouraged. No one among us has been able to maintain anything like the perfect adherence to these principles. We are not saints. The point is that we're willing to grow along spiritual lines. The principles we are set down are guides to progress. We claim spiritual progress rather than spiritual perfection. Our description of the alcoholic, the chapter of the agnostic, and our personal adventures before and after make clear 3 pertinent ideas. A, that we were alcoholic and could not manage our own lives. B, that probably no human power could have relieved our alcoholism. And C, that God could and would if he were sought. Ha! There you have it, dude. There you have it, dude. There you have it. Anyway, so there you have it, dude. How it works, dude. A simple way back for complicated people, man. Is it? It can be simple. Is it? I don't know, man. I don't know sometimes. It seems to be, and yet it doesn't seem to be. I don't know. It's very much in flux, dude. It's funny, like when thinking about the thing, like Adam Healy was talking about depression and stuff, And it's funny, like, you really can't, as much as you try, right? As much as you try to dictate your personal mood you're in, your relationship with God, your spirit, your your general disposition, I find that it's not up to me, right? I don't, I can definitely put the odds in my favor of it being super connected and positive and like woo 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 woo. But generally speaking, like, it's very hard. It's very hard to maintain that thing. And I'm thinking about like what was the difference between today and yesterday? Because yesterday was a good day too, because it was a rain day. It was super rainy up here. Actually, I spent all yesterday cleaning Owl's room. I finally just got in there and just took charge and cleaned up Owl's room, dude. So yesterday, I think that set the tone for today, right? Like today, I woke up early. Woke up feeling pretty good. I didn't really eat anything that weighted me down before I fell asleep. I got to sleep early. I felt connected when I woke up this morning, and I actually had a pretty productive day, dude. Like I finished the goat corral today, which was good. I moved all the goats. I got the tractor out, was moving things, and it was a very productive day. And in the midst of it, I took Owl to his drum lessons, and then we stopped and we ate lunch by the lake, by the dam, actually, dude, and just sat and watched it and ate food, dude. And it was the simple things, right? And it was like I remember looking at the mountains today, and there was snow on the mountains today, and I just remember being like, "Oh yeah, I see it. I see it." And I think sometimes like I forget to see it, right? I forget to see what it is that God has going on. It's very tricky, dude. I found that like, yeah, like this is it. Here it is. It's literally the whole thing is laid out in 2.5 pages right there, how it works. You want a functioning relationship with God. You want to get rid of the baggage of your life that's weighting you down. You want to get over yourself. You want to change your life and start anew. It's right there. 2.5 pages, man. That's it. Just 2.5 pages. And then you do that, and then the real work begins, right? And again, is like, yeah, that's the hard part, but maintaining is this very Rubik's cube. And that's the only way I can truly describe it, as a Rubik's cube. Like, I don't think I've ever gotten the Rubik's cube complete in my life. Like today I think I got 3 sides of the Rubik's cube. 3 colors completed, and I was working on a 4th one, and I just put it down, and I was like, 3 sides is good enough for me, dude. So I got half a Rubik's cube today, right? And that's probably, sometimes I think I can get the 4th side. I don't think I can ever get 5 and 6, dude. But I look at it like 3 days ago, I could barely maintain like 2 sides of the Rubik's cubes, dude. And then like when I was sick, dude, it was like I could barely maintain like the Rubik's cube, like mixed up. So it's this very interesting thing, this staying sober deal, because like you can just stay sober. And I'll tell you what, like that's the baseline. If just you can stay sober. Okay. Now what? And that's where that's where the rubber meets the road. That's where that serenity prayer really comes into play, right? God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Like there's nothing I can do about like life. Like life is happening, but I will tell you again, it's like I had like I can look at it like it's very much I'm my own worst enemy, right? I'm my own worst enemy, dude. Sending love from Washington, got 42 days clean and sober. Good for you, Devin. Devin, dude. Just dropped a tab. Any thoughts? What should we do? I don't know, man. Point him outside, dude. Point him outside, T Sizzle. Point him outside. Get him some trees to hug, dude. I don't know, man. Leave him alone. Don't bug him. Don't bug them. Make sure they stay hydrated. Put on some Grateful Dead. Put on some Grateful Dead, man. Put on Bob Marley Uprising, dude, on repeat. But with that said, it's I dropped the tab. I'm on the tab right now, dude. It's funny, dude. Like today was subtle. There was a subtlety to today's victory. So I look at it. So today was all like a big thing. Like we finally got like our solar's 90% installed. Like it's actually like the panels are in, all the batteries are on the wall. It just needs to get the conduit and it turned on with the power company. But I was thinking about it, right? Like that was a big victory today. But like I remember being stressed out about like 6 weeks, 2 months ago, 6 weeks, 2 months ago, because everything was behind schedule. And I was trying to get like the deadline so it would be on this year's tax year, right? And I remember just being super uptight about it. God grant me the strength to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can. And so I was in that balancing point, like, and I got like, there was a point where I decided to get super pushy about what was going on, right? And I called a meeting, and like our project manager is pretty weak, so they weren't like that fired up on a meeting. And I got super like, no, dude, like you're doing a meeting. I want a meeting with the dude who's installing the stuff and the sales guy, and like I want a meeting with all these. So we had this meeting right before Thanksgiving. And it was one of those things like where I finally met the dude, the install guy, super cool. Met him, and my sales guy's rad, but the project manager was sort of is a botch, right? And I was super stressed, but like it was the thing of like finding that balance of the serenity of accept the things you cannot change and the courage to change. It took a level of like I could either be stressed about it or get pushy about it, right? And I think there's a weird thing about like sobriety where you're supposed to be passive. I don't really believe in passive sobriety, but I also definitely don't believe in making amends sobriety either, in the sense of like going out and flipping over the tables, right? Like I think the first like decade of being sober, it's like a lot of like learning to make amends and being like, dude, like I owe that person an amends. I got to walk back in that store. I got to make it right. I got to call that person back, make it right. I got to apologize to the operator. I got to make amends constantly, right? And now I'm at that phase of it like where I don't want to make amends. Not that I won't. It's just I don't want to live like that, dude. Like I don't want to be flipping over the tables and then having to go back and set everything right. So like this balance of like being passive and acceptance versus like being assertive is where that wisdom to know the difference is, right? Because like, so what I'm getting at is today was the day. Like if you had told me 2 months ago it was all going to like work out right at the buzzer, I would be like, of course it is, but like I can't do it, man. I need to like take action. And again, we're like the difference for like I've grown as a human being and as adult. Like, yeah, I was super uptight. There was like a 2-week window where I was super cranky and uptight and kind of lame and the whole thing. And then I decided to take action, and then action resulted in that thing, right? And so here we are, dude. It all worked out as it could, but I if I'd sat passively, I don't know if it would have worked out. Like, so it's yeah, self-regulation and sobriety is very tricky, but, like, it was like that thing, it's like today was like that day, like, the dude all the panels are in, all the batteries are attached to the wall, like, the big thing that I was sweating 2 months ago, like, it all worked out. It all worked out, finished the goat corral today, like, it all worked out. Like, I finally cleared the decks 8 months later. Like, I'm actually gonna go surfing for real. I've been talking it, but, like, I'm going for real now. Like, I feel it. Like, I feel good. I'm in the zone. I don't have any, like, stuff hanging over my head. Like, I was almost like I wanted to go today, but, like, the dudes were coming up, and I was like and again, this is, like, where you grow as an adult, right? Like, I was, like, the sober guy. Like, I wanted to leave, like, I wanted surfing today. Like, I knew it was gonna be pumping today. And I was like, dude, the solar guys are coming and like they got to do this trench and it's right where the water line is. And they're like, we're probably going to cut it. Like, so I was like, I need to be around in case that happens. And my wife's sick and like, I'm not done with the goat corral. There was just a bunch of loose ends, like, right. And I had to sit there for a moment and be like, the sober adult in the room goes, better to stay back, handle all the business, not leave any loose ends, and then get to surf on the backside when everything's cleaned up. I've learned that I need to like slow it down and not push it, dude. So like I won today. Today was like a weird win, but I was looking at like the pictures are coming through. Like I missed pumping surf today, but like again, it's like all next week's gonna be pumping too, and it's all good, dude. Serenity now, man, to know the difference, dude. And so it's all good, dude. Just got back from four-wheeling in the mountains all day. Some awesome days. Some days are just yeah, yeah. Today was a great day. Yeah, the only way you have a great day is to have a crappy day, dude. I can't self-deprecate. I don't know what self-deprecating Scott is honest look. See, that's where the thing is to honestly look at yourself is not self-deprecating. That's like it's a program of thorough honesty. You got to be able to look at yourself and be like, this is where I'm failing. This is where I'm blowing it. This is what I got to do. But most people have been tricked into looking inward is a dirty, dirty thing. And I don't get it. I don't get that's the only way out, man, really. It's all speed squares and phones to me, dude. Yep, speed squares. Um, hey, from Florida, December for me. I think I may stay with it for 23. Why not? I don't get that whole weird dry December. Like that's a weird. That is the definition of like I think alcoholism. Like you would have to take like a month off. Like then that's an accomplishment. I don't know. I think that's something to look at a little deeper. Only but like I don't get the whole like I'm taking a month off. Like why would you need to take a month off if you didn't have a problem? Like it's that there's something to be said about this is normal people normal people don't don't think about it. Like a person who's like a normal person does never ever is like, I think I'm gonna stop drinking for like the month of November, dude. Or like that, like what's the month they always take off? Dry, whatever. Like that's not what normal people don't care. Like they can go have a drink and drink a bunch and like whatever. Like you're allowed to go have your night out. Like that's what's so weird. Like I don't like I even in the midst of my like insanity, the concept of like I'm gonna take a month off and like why? Why would I do that to myself, dude? It's you're all in or all out, dude. But it's that weird thing. If you think you need to do that, you're probably got a bigger issue going on. If you think you need to stop drinking for the month of December, you might have a real problem because your average bear doesn't care. Your average bear is not like, oh my God, like I need to put this down. Like, like, like it's like that. It's like technology. Like, I need to like get off the technology, man. Like I got some technology addictions going on. Like that's really helped out the last couple of days too, is I've just put the phone down and just gone and done other things. Um, I've been slowing down on weed and switch from I don't get what that does for you, but whatever. I was in the doldrums the last 2 days. My coworkers called me 100 times to go hit the mountain trails on his day off. We just went into the action and rolled out. Yeah, that's the way it's got to go. Well, like I don't know, it's like that's the way it works, dude. Like to resist is to suffer, but also to resist is to also set yourself up for victory too, man. Like it's definitely like a balancing act, man. Swag was better for humanity. Yeah. I remember I remember, dude. I was this is a weed story, dude. So I was living in San Francisco at the time, and it's back when San Francisco wasn't crazy like it is now, like the '90s, dude. Was it the '90s? Yeah, it was the '90s. We were living in San Francisco. We were growing. We had our apartment on Haight Ashbury. We were just growing tons of super crypto weed. This is like 93. So we were growing just the dankest of dank, dude. This is before it was all like mainstream. It was still like super secret local, super secret local. So we'd grown all this weed, and then I'd gone back to college in Northern Arizona, university. So I brought these like jars just full of just this crystallized crazy weed we'd been growing in this apartment, because that's all we were doing was skateboarding and growing weed all day, and sitting around our sodium halide bulb while we weren't skateboarding. God, that was good skateboarding years, man. And so growing all this weed, dude, and I remember being in NAU, and I showed up at NAU, but I was like older than everyone by a couple of years, like 2 or 3 years. I'd taken some time, and I showed up with all these mason jars just stacked with weed, dude. But I was so sick of like smoking like the super crypto. I would remember I was walking, I met these dudes, and I was like, hey man, like I'll trade you some like weed for some swag. They're like, yeah, and these were from Page, Arizona, dude. That's all they'd ever smoked is swag, dude. And I was like, yeah, dude, I want seeds and stems. I always want like brickweed, dude. I want brickweed. I want real swag, dude. Real swag weed, dude. And that's how I became really good friends with these dudes, because I traded them this like chronic weed, dude. And I was like, I had so much of it, I didn't care, dude. I was just like here for like some, and these dudes were like my best friends after that, because they're like, holy smoke, like what is that stuff you grew, dude? And I'm like, well, that's how we do it, dude. But I remember looking for swag. I was like, dude, I just need some swag just to mellow out, man. Just to take the edge off, dude. Because you get too stoned, it sucks, dude. That's before the weed turned on me. Like I couldn't imagine being stoned in 2022. What a nightmare. Oh, makes me sick thinking about it, dude. Weed's gross, man. Especially the stuff nowadays, dude. Ugh, dude. Oh, we were before all that goofy stuff, dude. We were real like weed people. The '90s were real weed. You guys are all fakers. If you're up in the pot culture in 2022 or 2023, guys are posers, dude. You guys don't even know, dude. Go down to some building, dude. Go down to some building and like look through like the I want some of that. I want some of that. And dude, that's fake. That's fake, dude. You had to grow your own, dude, secretly in some closet in some apartment, dude, and trade with dudes. And like, it was the whole thing, dude. Nowadays, you're not a stoner, dude. You're just another drug addict, dude. As far as I'm concerned, man. So you missed it, dude. You might as well just quit because you'll never know, dude. You'll never know what it's really like because, dude, that's like the golden era of skateboarding, man. Like you'll never know what it's like to go and drive like 6 hours because you heard there was some new skate park built somewhere, dude, in some weird town somewhere, and you're like, oh my god, dude. Dude, Corey O'Brien opened a skate park in San Jose, dude. We're there, dude. Like, nah, you guys got it all too easy now. That on-demand stonerness, that doesn't count, dude. That doesn't count. Dude, if you're not waiting around in some if you haven't had to wait around in a parking lot for hours, dude, hoping that some dude's gonna show up with your eighth, dude. You ain't a stoner, bro. You're just a supermarket weed smoker, dude. You kids don't even know, dude. Anyway, dude. Right? Grateful Dead, dude. Comedy, man. Yeah, so I mean that's dude, look, that's the beauty of being sober, dude. I can look back on it and fully like celebrate it, dude. My medical card lapsed. Sucker, dude. Dude, I can't even take that seriously, dude. With the people that issued wouldn't leave me alone for a month. I couldn't imagine going and signing up with the man. Dude, you do realize that like the true stoner would never, ever, ever file paperwork or do any sort of legitimacy with the man. Well, I don't get what's going on nowadays. They're about to get me on a different kind of rant, but like you would have never, ever in 1,000 years gotten me to like go in and be legitimate with the pot weed, dude. This isn't the place for that kind of a rant, dude. It's a different thing. People are suffering out there, dude. There might be some dude who's contemplating blowing his brains out tonight, dude. We got to keep him on board, dude. We got to keep him on board, dude. Don't do it. Don't go up to Canada, dude. Don't do it. Hang in there, man. Hang in there, dude. The basis of the Donkey Punch punk rock band had all the sickest kidney bowl in the hood, straight up. LOL. I'm the bassist. Okay. Yeah. Well, we're all about to have a lot more empty pools in California here, dude. New regulations are coming and stuff. But no, dude, like that's the thing, dude. On just a serious note, dude, just hang in there, dude. None of it's that serious, bro. None of it's that serious. It seems super serious, dude. Let me tell you, man, like I need to chill out. That's my goal, man, is for 2023 is to chill the fuck out, dude. I need to chill the fuck out for 2023, dude. I think that's the theme for 2023, the year of the chill the fuck out, man. Hey, they got a rope, don't say hang in there. If they got a rope, don't say hang in there. Right. That's what we're working on. It'll be like this. I just got to figure out what it is, dude. I don't know, man. The cucked monkey t-shirt, dude. What a great t-shirt for the year, man. Look at that, dude. Fantastic, dude. Don't order some while you can, dude. Yeah. 2023. I need to chill the fuck out. I need to chill the fuck out. Not you. I do. I need to chill the fuck out, dude. Maybe pouring out the bong. Maybe instead of it's like a cucked monkey, it's a different, I don't know what kind of creature, but like pouring out the bong, pouring stuff out, turning, flipping the pizza over, flipping the table of food over. No more gluten for me, man. Man, food's like one of those things, like unhealthy eating's just as gnarly of addiction as anything, dude. Like, I'll tell you what, dude, like, I think about it. Gluten is bad. No, it's not, dude. That's some modern BS they came up with, dude. It's not the gluten, dude. It's the other garbage in your system, dude. I think it's, dude. People were eating gluten once upon a time, dude. Bro, tell my intestines that, and it's the glyphosate, exactly, dude. It ain't the gluten. It's the glyphosate, baby, dude. Yeah, it's the glyphosate, man. It ain't it's the aluminum, dude. You don't have, well, then I see, that's what I like, that I don't like that you don't have IBS, whatever that is. So it's like your blanket statement, like like you have some specialty situation, dude. I You look it up. I don't care. And irritable bowel syndrome. Yeah, that's from the glyphosate, dude. That irritable bowel syndrome, dude. That's the glyphosate, dude. I don't know, dude. Everyone needs to toughen up, dude. You can I got irritable self syndrome, dude. I got ISS, irritable self syndrome, dude. and it's not the glyphosate, it's my head, dude. Yeah, the Lego brick t-shirt's coming, dude. I just finally rounding the corner where I got a place to, I don't know, dude. The weed growers soak the weed in glyphosate all day, every day. It's all organic, brah, dude. It's all, as long as it's got the sticker on it, it's fine, dude. It's dude, I don't care. I got ISS too, dude. Irritable self syndrome, dude. Yeah, dude, just pray over your food, dude. Just pray over your, that's the thing, to pray over everything, right, man? It's, I don't know, dude. I ain't worried about the bug eating. I ain't worried about none of it, dude. When you really get down to it, dude, it's funny. When you really get down to it, it's all a distraction from self, like learning about yourself, dude. Exactly. Stop fearing, dude. Like when you get all down to all of it, the greatest conspiracy ever is to get you to not look into yourself, dude. Not to look inside of yourself and realize who you are. There's nobody, it's not the glyphosate and the GMOs and the government and the organic labels and the pot weed and the alcohol. It's not the new world order. It's none of it, dude. That's why people are on the edge, want to blow their brains out, dude, is because like it all comes down to that there's no boogeyman. There's no boogie there. You're the boogeyman. You're the boogeyman. And it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just totally like breathe deep, dude. Just breathe deep and realize it's us, dude. It's irritable self syndrome, dude. There's nobody out there doing anything to us. It's all us doing. That's what you learn in sobriety, dude. That's what this tells you, dude. This how it works tells you, dude. There's nobody doing any of this to ourselves but ourselves, dude. It's irritable self syndrome, dude. That's what it is. I figured it out. It's ISS, irritable self syndrome, dude. And so when you realize that, dude, you have to go and face the truth as you are. And it's okay. It's okay to be a dick. It's okay to be an asshole. It's okay to be sickly. It's okay to be a pain in the ass. It's okay to be a slob, whatever it is, dude. If it's part of who you are, it's just who you are, dude. And that's okay, dude. It's okay. It's okay. Just don't do anything crazy. But no, like, yeah, I get it. Looking into yourself and coming to peace with yourself. It's that's the 1,000-mile journey right there, dude. The 1,000-mile journey is to be able to look yourself in the mirror and be like, so that's it, huh? That's it. That's me. Okay. And that's what I mean. Like, that's what I was trying to say. Today was like one of those days where I was fully like, so that's it, huh? Like, that's it. Like, that's it right there. That's the dude right there. That's it. There's no big mystery here, unfortunately, dude. It's just a irritable self syndrome, dude. It's just a dude who gets irritated at himself and pretends it's everybody else, dude. That's the disease. That's the suicidal thought. That's the mental health issue. That's, I mean, not to placate it or like downplay it. Like, mental health's a real problem, dude. I get it. So is suicidal thoughts and alcoholism, drugs. But what I'm getting to is it all comes down to the thing is there's no one. It's not out there. It's all in here, dude. It's and the brokenness and the thing is like, it's okay. It's not self-deprecating. It's not some big downer, dude. It's like, all right, like, and then you realize that it's irritable self syndrome, dude. I'm just like annoyed at myself, and it's easier to blame somebody else. It's easier to blame the New World Order, the IRS, the bank, the drunks, the this, the that, my wife, my kids, my dog, the weather. It's too cold. It's so easy to be Goldilocks about the whole thing when at the end of the day, it's me. I'm irritated with myself. Dang. Who do I get to blame now? Who do I get to blame, dude? If it's me that I'm irritated with. Well, that means I got to change something about myself, dude. Ah, no way. When am I going to do that? Tomorrow? Maybe later today, maybe. If only I wouldn't do that, or if only I would do that. That's like part of the irritable self syndrome, right? Like, irritable self is like, I know what I need to do. Like, I know what I need to do to not be irritated with myself. And I know what I need to do, and I know what I don't need to do. I know what I need to stop doing, and I know what I need to start doing. Odds are I'm probably not going to do any of it. I'm probably just going to continue to be annoyed at myself, dude. Irritable self syndrome, right? Like, it's self feedback loop, but I can break it. Like today, like I threw a shoulder into it, dude. And I definitely threw a shoulder into it and tried to get like the upper hand on it for a second, dude. And you know what? I wasn't that irritated with. I did get irritated with myself. There was like a mid phase where I got irritated with myself. I think my wife's irritated with me because I was being a smart aleck. But there was a moment today where I got irritated with myself, and then I socked myself in the metaphysical being and was like, get over it, dude. Just move through that and get back to what it is. And so what is irritated self? It's I'm lazy. Like, one of the things that I find really irritating about myself is I'm like pretty lazy. And that doesn't mean that like I'm not getting stuff done. It's mean that like I'll be doing something. Like today I was like screwing off these boards, and I was like, there was like two more, and I just didn't want to do it. And I was just do it, dude. Just get in there and finish it and do it. Like, I wanted to walk away like 95% complete. I was like, I can just do it another time. I can just do it another. And dude, this laziness going on in my head, dude. Ultimately, I'm not going to be lazy, but I am lazy. Like, I fight that constantly, dude. Like, I don't want, like yesterday I was cleaning up Owl's room. Like, I didn't want to do it. Dodging that bullet for months, dude. And I finally got in there, and then like I finished it, dude. Like, I didn't like cut a corner, dude. Like, I finished it, dude. I wanted to quit like 80% done, like 80%. I'm almost there. Like I'm one of those dudes. Like for me, like not finishing something by 5%, I might as well have not finished it at all because it's all just a waste of time after that. Irritable self syndrome, dude. Just if only you would stop tripping out about what you're doing and get grateful again. And that's where like this moments like where I'm like, like I can't quite stop being lazy in my head. If I stop and I look in the beauty that God has given me, I can be like, but that doesn't mean that I'm not irritated with myself, dude. Like I'm irritated that I get irritated. Like irritable self syndrome means that I'm irritated about getting irritated with myself, about being irritated with myself, about being it just never, it's like the vacuum cleaner that eats itself, dude. Like where does me being irritated with myself and I begin? I don't know, dude. Like, so it's part of my like defect. It's this weird thing. Like it's something I try to teach my daughter, right? Was one of the greatest things I've ever learned. I go, if you want to know how to do something right, you ask the laziest guy in the boat. Huh? You ask the laziest guy in the boat. See, most people aren't truly lazy. Most people are just fools. The laziest guy in the boat doesn't want to have to do something twice. The laziest person will do it right the first time because they don't want to get bugged. They don't want to have to do it over again. They don't want to have to get up and do it over again. So a truly lazy person will do something right the first time, put everything away, clean it all up, and go like lay down. That's kind of the dude I am. I'm like super lazy. I don't want to have to do it twice. I don't want to have to clean up after myself. So like I'm one of those things where like I'll be sitting there and I'll just want to be done with it. And I'll be like, I got to put all this stuff away. I got to cross my I's, dot my T's because I don't want to have to do this again. So yeah, like irritable self syndrome, dude, is it just never stops, dude. It just, it's like I go to bed with a whole agenda of stuff I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna do this, and then I wake up in the morning, I'm like, yeah, not so much. Why? Because I ate a bunch of cinnamon tortillas last night, dude, before bed, and I don't feel that good. I'm a little off today. Like, I'm not quite feeling it. Nah, I got a little. When your coworker cuts the 2x4, you only get to cut it wrong once, dude. Dude, turning 50 tomorrow. I'm the same way. Never handle the same part twice, they say in the parts industry. Yeah, exactly, Isaiah. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, Isaiah Approach. My grandpa used to say, if you're gonna do the job right, there's no point in doing it. Yeah, don't bother, dude. That's why I'm insufferable to work for, dude. Like my wife knows, dude. I get crazy, dude. Because I'm like, I don't even want to deal with you, dude. I just want to get it done. I just want to get it done right. And if it's not right, I just want to be annoyed at myself. I don't want to be annoyed at you. It's a whole thing, dude. Like I said, we are the root of our own confusion. It's not outside us, it's inside of us. That's why people want to blow their brains out. Like, because how do you get away from it, right? But you don't need to, dude. You can follow the simple steps. If you're on the brink, just go ask someone for help, man. It's okay, dude. Like I can live with it. I can generally 80% of the time, be cool with irritable self syndrome, dude. Dude, I think I coined the new, we've got the new disease right here, irritable self syndrome, dude. We figured it out here, dude. Now we just got to get it recognized by the AMA, dude. I still freak out at speed squares, dude. Especially when they fall out of my pocket and they make that freaking sound. Ugh. Dude, I got one of the big 12-inch ones, dude. And there's a little, it's not perfect, dude. It makes me, I'm like, dude. Yeah, dude. So So if I'm gonna put, yeah, dude. Not everything has to be 100% 80-20. No, everything's got to be 100%, dude. No. That's part of the secret to perfection. The part of 100% is the imperfection in there, dude. Plastic speed squares are never 100%, dude. Never would I ever get a speed square. Yeah, I skate my quarter pipe all the time, dude. Except when it's wet. All right. So with that said, if someone could throw up the suicide prevention numbers, that would be rad. I'm gonna get out of here, dude. I'm getting annoyed with myself just being here, dude. Like irritable self syndrome's kicking in. I gotta look at myself in this magenta shirt any longer. I'm gonna punch myself in the face, man. Thinking about all that. Thinking about all you fake weed smokers out there. 2023, dude, with your cards and your little dispensary shops, dude. What Mary Poppins BS is that, dude? 988, dude. If you're thinking about doing yourself in, 988, call or text, dude. They don't know the struggle, dude. They don't know the struggle, dude. But 988, that's the you got the Deca Delta 9 chill, bro, dude. Please make the T. Yeah. The irritable self syndrome, dude, or I gotta mellow the fuck out, dude. Which one? I right, make some notes, dude. Irritable self syndrome. IS irritable. If you put up the numbers, dude, the Canadian suicide prevention number and the 1-800 irritable self syndrome. 2023. I got to mellow the fuck out. The fuck out. I got to figure what kind of animal is it though, dude. And the Grateful Ed, thank you, Canadians. By the way, Grateful Ed, dude, Al digs his binoculars, dude. That was super cool. I don't know who sent me this, dude, but this is fantastic, dude. I found it in my car. The other was buried under a bunch of stuff in my car. I was like, oh, whoa, dude, like Merry Christmas, dude. Seahorse, dude. Can we get it a seahorse? Maybe. Can we get a skate vid? Yeah, we're working on it, dude. The real test, the real deal, Nikola Tesla. Baba, you sent this, Grateful Ed? This is fantastic, dude. Thank you. This was buried in my car. I found it yesterday, and I was like, dude, because I thought it was the binoculars. All right, yeah, I got fully. This is fantastic, dude. This just made my day yesterday. Because I was like lost Christmas. All right, we're working on a skate vid. Yeah, I got a whole, I'm 2023. We're getting fired up, dude. We're fired up. 1-833-456-4566 is the Canadian suicide prevention number. The 988 is the US one. There's the whatever 82 talk. There he is. Yeah, dude, he's just staring at me with that bulb in his hand, getting ready to marry a pigeon, dude. With that said, hey, thanks everyone for being here tonight, dude, on another Sober Wednesday to round out 2022. We made it, dude. We're sober. We're grateful. Please don't do yourself in. Let's make it into 2023, dude. Your life matters. Seriously, though. I mean, like, 1-800-273-8255 is the US suicide prevention number. Like, seriously, on the suicide prevention thing, if you know someone who's suicidal, like, send them the videos, dude, because your life's important, their life's important, everyone's life's important. We all need each other, dude. It's the energetic thing. Like, don't be a quitter, don't cut out, dude. Whatever's bringing you down, dude, it's solvable. It's solvable. Just stay here today, dude. And trust me, dude, like, I got irritable self syndrome, dude, and it's brutal, dude. But you know what? I stay in the game, dude. And here we are, dude. So God loves us. God loves you. We are blessed. We are truly blessed. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight on another Sober Wednesday. Be safe. Remember, New Year's Eve is Rookies Night Out. Please don't go out and drink and drive, dude. If you're going to do that, like hire a car, better off just stay off the roads New Year's Eve and stay at home with your family, chill, dude, and hang out with your irritable self. ISS, baby. All right, lates, everyone. Good night.